Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ace Michaels with the Ace Michaels Show. And we're always trying to put something positive out into the universe. If you're going to put anything out there, put something positive out. Make sure you bring things up. Hello! Today, my guest is the fabulous one and only Amie Fitness is with us today. Amie, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good, thank you very much.
What's going on in your world, darling?
Today I wanted to talk about something that, quite a lot of people suffer from, which is anxiety. And it's not very nice. Um, it's something that I want to get out there to show people that they ain't alone with suffering with it. Um, I've suffered with it for a long time, but I don't get, bad anxiety often, which is a good thing. But when I do, it's not very nice at all. So what I wanted to speak about was something recently which I feel from the heart I should let people know um, that um, don't take too much on, because if you do take too much on and you have late nights and you're having a little drink, you're not helping yourself. You got to think of like others in the process. In the meantime, I just thought I was, doing it for myself because I had a bit of me time. But things are different with me because I have health problems, and that's why my anxiety does, go to the roof sometimes because I get a bit scared that if I'm in a public place because of my epilepsy, it just kicks off and I get like panic attacks. I had a very bad panic attack down in school last week, and it wasn't nice. I literally thought that I was having a heart attack, and in my head I was like saying my goodbyes. It was that bad that one of the girls had to be by my side to say to me, take deep breaths. And like all I was just thinking was like this is it, and it wasn't nice for my daughter to see because she was telling me, Mommy, you okay? And I couldn't even speak because my face and my hands were numb and my eyes were flickering,
Mm.
and I was just shaking just all over like a leaf. I thought I was just going to pass out and that was going to be the end of it. And it is strange what anxiety and panic attacks can really do to you, because the next day I was a completely different person. And it's like I just wanted to get out there that it can be dangerous, because you can pass out from having a panic attack if it's a bad one.
Mm.
And I mean, I've got family, I got, kids to look after, and I don't want to be in that zone. I want to be in the good zone of like doing things that I love.
Sure.
I've taken on quite a bit, recently because of kids' birthdays and that, and doing what I love. So you've got to listen to your body, and I'm being honest, I've had to tell myself I have to calm down and I have to listen to my mind, my body, and it doesn't mean that I've got to take things out. I've just got to step back just a little bit, and that's mostly down to like late nights, I would say, um, because majority of my friends, they can do things that I can't do. Um, because of my illness, and they don't realise that when they come over and I haven't got the kids. They're like, oh, it's party time. I'm like, oh, I can't, and when I have a late night, this is the effect it gets on me. And I hope my friends do listen to this interview and realise, okay, she can't be like us because of her condition and the things that happen to her the next day. So we have to do like other things. There's some friends that understand, but there's others that don't get where I'm coming from, and I have to explain time and time again. Like there's people out there that suffer with like panic attacks and anxiety really bad as well, even if they haven't got a health condition, because they're not helping themselves. I've seen on social media that people are going, oh, my anxiety this, my anxiety that, because you're drinking alcohol all the time and you're taking things you shouldn't be taking. Drugs and alcohol do not help your anxiety. If they did step back, they cut out the drugs and they, take a step back from the alcohol as well, they will see dramatically a change, and not just that, but their eating pattern as well. I've had to also up my eating pattern because sometimes I forget to eat, not on purpose, but just because I've been so busy, and that will affect my anxiety big time as well. So do you know the nights where I haven't got the babies and no one comes to my house? I'm like, I'm going to chill. I'm going to grab this moment for myself and just chill out and have an early night. And my anxiety just isn't there when that happens. But if I do have, like, if I go to bed, like, say, 2, 3 in the morning, oh my word, like, my anxiety is, like, really bad. Like, I've got to message people or phone people just to be on the phone. I literally held on to the wall because I thought I was going to pass out with the panic attacks as well. So can you imagine like how scary that is? If people aren't like helping themselves because of this drugs and drink and everything, and then the next day they're suffering so bad. I just really don't get why people don't want to help themselves because they're suffering so badly about, panic attacks and anxiety. It's a big topic that everyone goes through. And if, I'd love to help the people going through it, I really would. But it's a hard thing to tell someone, right? You've got to stop doing drugs and drink. It's not going to help you because they're slightly, in other words, they're addicted to it. If they can't just stop. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, would you recommend that they speak with someone, like a friend or someone even on a professional level, to speak about this?
Majority of people I do speak to about anxiety or drinks and stuff like that, they tell me, I don't think it's really going to work. I know exactly what they will say. They've got to find out the hard way. That's what I say all the time. You've got to find out the hard way because it scared the life out of me. I haven't had a big one like that in years. I found out the hard way just because of my health and my late nights and me being really, really busy constantly and forgetting to eat. And I don't do drugs. I'm I'm like anti-drugs. I really am. I've got 4 children to look after. If I did, I would probably be dead because of my epilepsy. There's so many friends of mine that have died from epilepsy
Mm.
because they were constantly taking drugs all the time. And that's just something I will never think about. I don't need to be on drugs. I don't feel the need. I have to be.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I do is I like to have a few chill out drinks, which is normal for anyone, when they haven't got their children.
Mm-hmm.
But I have decided to step back and just have less alcohol and earlier nights, just to help myself and to up my eating patterns.
Sure.
And I think if someone is suffering with anxiety quite a lot because of drugs, it can't be just drugs. There's got to be something, an underlying issue that they probably know about, which they should really, as you said, speak to someone, get professional help, because you can't just listen to me and go by what I'm saying, because they could be doing something that I don't know about. And I care for anyone that's really going through a tough time with all this anxiety. So I just wanted to get out there and show people that they're not alone when they're going through this, bad time. Um, but I'll definitely get there. I never ever give up. I tell myself if I feel like my anxiety is kicking in, I literally say in my mind, no, you're not gonna take over me. I am gonna beat you, and that's what I say every time.
That's a good philosophy, yes.
I think of something else if I know it's not a bad one. But if it is a bad one, I can't really control it. And I just need to be in my happy place, which is my home, and just relax for a moment and just calm and take deep breaths and just think of, good things, because in your mind the next day you're going to be the complete opposite.
Sure.
And it's strange. It's just really, it's weird. But you got any questions?
No, I just want to make sure that people know how to contact you. So if we want to follow you on social media, where do we need to go?
Well, go onto my Instagram and it's Amie Patel, Facebook, Amie Jones, and Amos Dance Abs if you want to get fit with me and have some fun.
And that is what's up. Amie, thank you so much for your time today and your insight.
No worries at all.
Guys,
Thank
make
you
sure
for having
you
me.
follow Amie and stay in touch with her. And you know what I say every show, live the life you love the life you
Thank
live.
you.